Oh, as band?
And that's why you always got to take turns, or else you'll get really sore doing it all by yourself. And we're live!
Absolutely.
We're live!
Oh, well, let me not pop on then. Love you guys. Bye.
That's
Hey,
right.
I love you.
We are live. So all two of you guys be prepared. Oh shit, we got 0 today. Isn't that fancy?
That's pretty fancy right there. I like that 0. It's very, very becoming.
We have something in common with that.
Yep. We have Nøvls from the Sky Swamp Orange right down there below me. I guess he's chilling right down there. We're gonna talk about camp. We're gonna talk about Camp Zool. We're gonna talk about, because he was there for both 1 and 2. We'll talk about the stories and all that stuff. We always do that. We got Nick Pissa down here. He's gonna talk about rapid fire questions eventually as they come up.
Whenever he wants, he can do as many as he wants. You're not his boss.
Yeah, he's got no cap anymore. We've taken the filter off, and we're gonna just let him piss on any neck he wants.
It's away, brother.
Yes, sir. We'll see. I want to have a contest at the next camp. We should have one willing contestant that would let Neck Pissa piss on his neck, and we'll see how far the Neck Pissa can really piss. And we'll measure that shit. We will measure that shit.
No.
And we'll see.
The next step is buttholes, and we already talked. We don't do that for adults.
We don't expose the baby carrot.
You can stay behind a curtain, make it tasteful.
Yeah.
There you go. That'd be fucking hilarious. We'll measure it every year to see if you can outdo yourself. So, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into the band Sky Swamp Orange, and how you guys got into this underground
We're not
thing.
jumping right into that. Let's talk about his first band. What was your first endeavor?
My first endeavor? Well, there were kind of two. The first thing I ever really tried to do, it was me and my buddy, and we tried to make a band called the Batmans. This was a long, long time ago, like 10 years ago or more. If you look hard enough, there's a song out there we did. It's terrible quality, but it's there. After that, though, I actually, funny enough, I played in a Christian youth band for a time.
Hey, whatever works.
Oh, yeah. Hey, it's a good experience, at least, for, learning how to play.
Right, that's what I was going to say. It's be like if you did a different profession, if you did it at a church, it's not like, well, you did it there. Like, well, it still work.
Hey, it
I'm
certainly
better
did.
than you, fucker.
I mean, there was a lot of Christian post post-hardcore, punk bands doing a lot of that. There was metal bands that were actually doing a lot of that Christian stuff, and it was actually really popular there in the mid to late 2000s.
Oh, yeah, man. I mean, you could go down a list of bands in that time that were doing that shit. It's crazy.
AMD.
And they were all insanely good. I wish we were playing this type of music, but that is unfortunately not what we were playing.
Well,
AMD used to be in wedding bands with their dad. They played guitar and shit.
Hey, you got the experience and the hustle where you got to get it.
That's right.
That's fucking interesting. Yeah, because I'll be honest with you, I was I mean, a lot of people will say they were into As I Lay Dying, but I mean, that was definitely one of the groups that I fucking fell in love with before I even knew they were a Christian group. I was like, man, those guys are talented. And then come to find out, of course, we all know what happened with that band, so.
No, we don't. Explain it.
Nah, we don't need to go there.
Nah. Hard pass. Fuck them.
Yeah, it's like, phew, that's really fucking harsh. I mean, they did get their band back together, though. I mean, I'll give them that. They did do that. So, I mean, and they toured, but I don't know, man.
Well, look at who was it? Monkey from Korn. He went all religious, right? Then he came back.
I think
Yeah.
that's I think Head.
Oh, was it Head? All right,
It was
yeah.
Head Welch. He left. He found
But
God
then
and did his own stuff and came back.
Or look at Killer C. All of a sudden, he was like,
told you.
and Gangsta Boo. She was like some fucking church lady or something. Quit, and then she came back like, I'm gonna still do the 3-6 shit. Fuck it.
Yeah. 666 Mafia.
Yeah.
She's a badass.
I better shout out the comments, boy.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm keeping up with that shit when I see it. Hey, most of you people, just know, if I've been wanting to tell you guys this, if you guys want to see your comments come up down here and not just be a random Facebook, go to our YouTube page and subscribe and comment on there, and it'll pop up your name better. Bam, there you go.
Most of you guys, the most of you 2.5 of you go there.
Yeah, the 2.5.
Two and
Because
a half for you.
I know there's a couple kids out there, watching that shouldn't be.
No.
See, like right here, we got a Facebook user, and that's I don't know. It just that I don't know how to change that. It ain't on my end.
Spooky, scary.
It's 2 of them. It's probably Scary fucking Spooky Town fucking calling us.
Yeah.
You're telling us, hey, come back next year. We like fucking with you guys. Hey, I like fucking with them, man. The guys at Terror Town are the shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just the guys? You don't like the women there? Like Grandma's
I met everybody, you ass.
dick, bro.
Terror Town is family.
So Novels, what do you think about the Gathering lineup? Let's talk about real stuff, bro.
what do I think of the Gathering lineup?
Yeah.
Well, I'm super happy for quite a few of my homies that are on there. Like it's fucking. You got Fams is up on there. Funtime Guys is up on there. I mean, those are already that's killer as it is.
Green Jello.
Personally, I like Scythe Gang a bit, and then there was a couple other names I liked, but
LSP headlining? Come on, no, that's dope.
Oh, I know, man. That's beautiful.
Do you think it's gonna be
the LSP dudes? That's gonna be. They got a prime time slot too.
Do you think it's gonna be like one of each of like do a couple songs each artist or what?
I don't know. They got a lot of artists.
I think that's a possibility that they may throw out some heavy hitters. I also think that LSP is the type of label that knows exactly what they're doing when it comes to putting on like this big label supergroup of sorts. We could be seeing maybe some tracks that are to come out in the future that none of us knew about, as like,
right.
Oh shit,
and being it's so the last act of the night, they could go on as long as they wanted, really.
Oh, absolutely, and that crowd's going to be absolutely wild and up all night anyway.
They're going to roll.
Do you recall when Echon played for like 3 hours on the second stage one gather? He was playing till he played at like 3 or 4 in the morning. He played till like 7. Just kept going. Like, I'm gonna play all fucking night. Fuck it.
I was gonna say, man, they rolled up there. I bet they got Cody Manson with them when they get there, and I bet you anything they'll have Donnie Menace roll with them. They'd be able to come up there with all those guys, man. That'd be fresh.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Donnie's a monster, and I got mad love for the dude.
Oh man, he's fucking and nice as fuck too. I met him a couple different times, and each time he's been really nice to all of us.
He's a super nice guy, super chill dude.
He's a beast.
Yeah, I like to see some people freestyle battle against him.
Yeah,
at camp. That'd be fresh. A camp rap battle against Donnie Menace. That'd be fresh. Everybody can come up and give it a try.
Exactly, they'll give it a try.
Great football.
Back to your question about the original question. Dustin, how do you come up on Sky Swamp Orange?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Sky Swamp Orange was kind of an idea between Stray and Ronnie. Way back in like 2015, they came up with the idea, and I had actually known Ronnie through a friend of a friend, and he knew that I played bass. So while they were coming up with this idea, he kind of like sent me a message. He was like, "Hey, dude, like nothing too crazy, but are you open to maybe playing bass on a few tracks for something or whatever?" And I was like, "Hell yeah!" So a couple months went by, got a call, come on over, chill. Basically, Stray was a bit like apprehensive to have me join on because we had never met each other before. So we hung out that night. Next day, he texted me like, "Hey, dude, you want to go day drinking?" And I said, "Hell yeah!" And we became best friends that fucking day. And after that, dude, it just kind of snowballed from there. I was in.
When you know, you know.
Exactly, man. You got the type of friend you don't
So
know.
where's the
You
name
just know.
Where did the name Sky Swamp Orange come from? Do you know, or can you tell? Are you at liberty?
I mean, it depends who you're asking the band. It's got a couple different meanings, but the most, I guess, sensible one would be if you look up to the sky, there's no limit. A swamp is a dark, dingy place, but it's like full of life, and orange is the color of creativity.
Makes sense.
Hey, I never thought of it
Tangerine
like that.
skies.
What was that?
Endless possibilities in a sense, or
I
ideas.
think, yeah, that's a great way to put it. It is kind of like it can be anything.
Dope. Dope name for sure. Who made the logo? That Blair Witch Tea looking thing.
All right, so that actually, we had formed sort of an idea of what we wanted, and it kind of like, I don't know. We had this mask, and it was a kind of creepy mask, and we thought it kind of embodied what the album sounded like. So we took a picture of the mask and sent it to an artist in I think he's in Norway or Finland or something like that. And if you can actually find him on Instagram, it's Embraced by Death Art, and he did it. He drew it up for us.
Who did those tie-dye shirts they were throwing in the crowd at camp?
Oh, the bleach sprayed ones.
Yeah, the bleach dyed ones.
I made those.
Robin got one, and it's she was so excited because it was like medium. She's like, they must have known I could wear it.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
That's rare.
I listened to the new album all the way up to Camp 2, and I gotta say, you guys really, really did a great job.
Oh,
really,
thank you so much.
I mean,
you also do backup vocals, don't you?
Oh, I do like the screams and shit.
Yeah. Where Stray does a lot of the flows, and you guys both kind of sing and back each other up with the singing parts.
So we yeah, we do. We back each other up a lot. It's something that we are constantly trying to work on, is mastering like the best possible live sound we can bring after we give the best we can to put on audio. And I think
you're doing good.
syncing vocals especially, and I'm sure you guys have probably been to a concert where you've seen it happen in effect, where you get a good harmony going, and it fucking makes shit just slap so hard.
Yeah.
I would like to see you guys filmed live at camp, and the set be saved for a DVD, a back of a CD release. That'd be fucking tight, dude. Because you guys have a lot of
That's
great.
a pretty dope idea.
It's a great energy at camp, and you guys are the first rock band we usually see, and you guys got the liberties of that because usually fans will come out like later in a night or on a different night to spread it out. And it seems like you guys, when you guys come out, it's like everybody's just fucking ready. Like Fats King is in that fucking pit, ready to fucking throw hands. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking great to see
Throw
everybody
them
get in the pit.
hands.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
I know it's live when Fats or AKA Jew has his shirt off.
Yeah. He's in there fucking jumping up and down, almost doing cartwheels and shit, getting himself pumped up and ready. And I'm like, oh
Clip
god,
your
it's about to go
fingernails
down.
in the pits.
Yeah. Oh
Goddamn
fuck.
bastards. I got all types of fucking scratched up in there. I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah, I've seen
So
it.
who was your favorite to see at camp perform that you got to see?
Oh. So for who I got to see, I got it. Fams and the Hooligans for me. Every time I see those guys, they absolutely blow me away more and more.
Yeah.
They're constantly stepping up their game. But that's a tough call too, because the Fun Time guys absolutely killed their set. I think it was amazing and perfect that they got the headliner and closed the night out. So, those guys just put on a show.
Yeah,
I have mad respect for ABK, but I think if they do 3 nights again next year, I would love to see Fams and the Hooligans headline night 1 at least, or night 2, and have like switch with either or, and have a Fun Time do the other night. You know what I mean? Because Fams and the Hooligans, I think they've got a big enough following and enough people pumped up for them that they could headline one of them nights easy.
Yeah.
I would agree. I would agree. When it comes to this scene, particularly, they're definitely like the head honcho band out here.
And they snuck up on me because I'll be honest, I was rocking out to like Axe and Fun Time, and naturally through word of mouth and seeing everybody posting it, I found out about Fams and the Hooligans. But until I got 2 and the 6, I was like, now I got to get it. Like I've got 4 more albums other than that now. I've got 5 total, and it's because they draw you in. They're that good of a group,
and they have such a diverse sound in between what they do as well.
Fuck yeah! I mean,
it's music you can listen to.
Yeah, I got that free sampler that had like so many tracks on it, and that was the first thing I ever heard by him. And I got that at Astro 4.
Nice.
It's music you can listen to all day because, like you said, it's not just one style they stick with. They switch it up so much that you can listen to them literally all day.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, fuck, man. When you guys slow down your instruments and let Stray just fucking flow with his mic, dude, he's really good as well. I mean, I like somebody that can get the job done when especially with instruments. It's not as easy as just having a beat to rap the instruments, you know, and make it sound real good.
And you know, it takes a lot of work to craft that as well, especially when you're 4 guys who have different backgrounds of music and interests of music, and trying to constantly like deliver a different sound with every song, or you know, experiment with different genres. It's it's hard work.
You got my curiosity going, man. Let me get a rundown of what your drummer and your guitar player and your singer kind of grew up being interested in, so we get an idea of their background a little bit.
All right, so Stray is he came up in the underground of this scene. So he likes a lot of the old school hip hop, so you know, Twisted is probably the biggest influence on him. I am more of like a metalcore, deathcore kind of guy. So my heavy influences range from like Slipknot to like, I don't know, Attack or Attila, and then or even like 9 Inch Nails. Hunter is also
the MySpace era fucking deathcore. I respect that.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that shit. And then Hunter, he's kind of a hardcore guy too. I would say his two biggest influences are Slipknot and Every Time I Die. Ronnie is more of like an alternative rock kind of guy. So Foo Fighters, Chili Peppers, stuff like that.
Interesting.
So let me ask you about my homeboy Nasty. How you guys like? I first met Nasty at Camp 2, and I thought he was part of Sky Swamp, because he's such a good hype man. He's up there tearing that shit up.
Nasty.
And the homie can cook like a son of a bitch.
Yeah.
He's one that
Damn
cooks
right
all
he
of our
can.
food there, Neck Pisser.
Yeah, I know. I know
Like-
Nasty.
Like
I've known Nasty
95
for quite a
pancakes.
bit.
We woke up in the morning. He's like, "I'm cooking pancakes." I'm like, "Well, enough for everyone." I swear to God, he probably cooked 95 pancakes, bro. Just kept flipping them. Everyone's eating. He just kept flipping them, dude. I'm like, damn, that's a lot of pancakes.
Nasty is like a brother to us on some real shit. That guy he's the most lovable person I think I've ever met.
And his wife.
Absolutely. Amber
Dude.
Yeah, Amber.
she's an amazing human being.
Dude, camp this year was so amazing in that parking lot, the way it's set up. It's like you had Fats and John and Neck Pissa, and then Ink Nasty's right there, and then Cody Manson and his minivan was like just a couple steps away, and then right behind us, Fams and the Hooligans was like closer to the entrance of camp, but they were like diagonal from us, the whole clique, and it was like everybody was real close by. You guys were like diagonal from us too, like. Everybody was so close, and we all camped together. It was really cool.
It was a party everywhere you went.
My favorite part was of seeing Sky Swamp Orange all around. And I'm just like, I'm going to get your CD. That's what I did the whole camp. And I finally got it. Yeah.
The best part was who was it that was doing karaoke? Stro? Right? Is that who was doing all that fucking? I'm telling you, one of the guys from Sky Swamp was like,
oh yes, that was Nighthawk.
Dude, he was out there. He was calling like a Nighthawk. Dude, he was out there with his beard. I don't know how he has such a leveling action on his beard. Dude. He was like falling down. He didn't spill a drop. He's like, go! It was so fucking funny, dude.
We had him on one. I've never seen another human being go that wild in a while.
I got video of it. I'll tag you in it.
I gotta see it. I don't think I've seen this yet. I gotta watch it.
I sent it to you in a fucking video on Messenger, you idiot. You just don't watch it. You delete shit.
You make me sound like such a prick, dude.
You are.
You are.
That's why you're not on Jimmy Kimmel, because of you.
He's like, man, he thinks I sit here and go, I ain't got time for his shit, and just automatically delete his message when he sends me something.
Why do you think me and Netflix don't talk to you? We do a different show on Tuesdays without you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. I'm all caught up watching TNT and don't see it, right?
We block you. We unblock
okay.
you and refriend you every week.
That takes a lot of work and dedication. I'm honored. I'm honored.
Fuck.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna quote Tom Martino and say, "Jump in the lake, you fuck."
I can swim, boy.
Well, good. I hope you can swim real far.
I can backstroke. Across the ocean. Don't fucking play. What's up, Philip? Oh, he waved. See that? He fucking waved back. I seen that. He was like, "Whatever." He gave me the paw flick. I know what that means. We're both from the hood, Neck Piston.
I was raised in the project.
What's this awkward silence? Come on. So, who's your favorite group ever?
My favorite group ever?
Yeah, like any genre.
Oh, geez. I'm either gonna give you one of the two, and one is going to be a cliche ass answer, and it's going to be the Beatles. The other one would probably be, and I know this is going to sound wild, Motley Crue.
Hey,
The Crew.
you're just aging yourself. What are you, like 60?
Who's your favorite?
No,
Who's your favorite boy band?
my favorite boy band.
Super fandom fake time friends, duh.
Yeah. Yes. Probably Backstreet Boys.
Not NKO TV.
Oh,
I don't even know who that is.
I
New
like
Kids
Kids,
on the Block, son. Damn.
dude. I liked Kids Incorporated. That was a really kick-ass show.
Nah, New Kids on the Block were like, we're a boy band, but we'll still fuck you up. Like, they were gangster. You know you wouldn't talk shit to them. They'd be like, oh, really? Mark's my brother, and he'll fuck you up.
3 Count from WCW was my shit too. Me and Fats King were just talking about them.
So are you a wrestling fan, Novice?
I have to say I haven't watched wrestling in quite a long time.
So who?
All right,
Who was your
I
favorite?
just don't follow it.
Who was your
my
favorite
favorite was Shawn Michaels.
Wow.
Heartbreak Kid. Oh yeah.
Mr. WrestleMania himself, and I respect that because that guy, even though he was cocky, he was cocky because he knew he could be. He was a very good wrestler. You're right. He had it before it was it.
Cousin.
Brett Michaels.
Right? No? Not
Brett.
You just scared off fucking neck piss. Everyone knows he hates Shawn Michaels. The Heartbreak Kid. No.
Are you sure? I thought it was he just didn't like it when they said suck it.
Don't know.
I thought he was
Yeah.
scared of DX. I thought he was scared of DX.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, wasn't
That's
he
one of the
part of
reasons.
DX for a little bit?
Oh, here he comes. He's coming back with a vengeance, I bet.
We're going to start charging.
Here he comes off the top rope.
My audio keeps fucking up.
That's all right. At least you know to leave and come back. That works. So you were at Camp 1.
Yes.
So
Nope.
tell
I
us your experience of Camp 1 and how it compared to Camp 2. Because it's interesting to have people that were on both because of the vibe was a little bit different at both. You know what I'm saying?
Well, one, it was freezing ass cold outside, and probably just the wildest, like, I don't even know how to explain it. It was a lot of, like, it was, you could tell it was like the, we are doing this, but we need to, like, test waters with certain things. The 2-stage thing, but then it rained. They had to improvise certain stuff, which was, worked out great. It was cold as hell, but people were absolutely having the biggest goddamn party you ever seen in your life. And that was just a great experience overall at Camp 1. Camp 2, much more organized. It was easy for everybody to get to what they where they wanted to. I think Zool, I first of all, shout out to those guys. Second of all, I think they stepped it up big time. They knew what they were doing this time around, and they killed it. Killer lineup. I think 3 nights was a great idea, and the weather was really nice.
Yeah, it was pretty nice, man.
Now, you got to see him backstage, and without breaking too much kayfabe, I mean, did it seem like the boys were much, how could I say it? I mean, of course they're going to be, like, freaking out a little bit here and there, but, like, did it seem like they were much more hip to everything this time around than the first time? Because I bet the first time they were nearly shitting in their drawers.
Well, are you talking about what boys are you referring to? The boys in my band, or?
No, I'm talking about the AXE boys when you'd run into them. Do they seem like their demeanor was much more laid back this time around?
I'll be real with you. Camp 1, I think I ran into one or two of the guys like perchance once. We didn't really. I don't know. We were like trying to test waters ourselves the first year, trying to figure out where exactly we felt like we fit in, so to speak. So it was a bit nerve-wracking for us the first year, a little bit of social anxiety of wanting to go into that green room too much. But Camp 2, they were super chill dudes. Their demeanor was great. They had so much planned. They were like talking about their set they were going to do, and I just knew these guys were going to really take it to like a level live that we hadn't seen prior.
I was
So
going to
what
say
about
because
your boys?
yeah, how about your boys? You guys were all feeling a lot more comfortable and gelling well with everybody at Camp 2?
Yo, yeah, absolutely. Camp 2, we conversed with a lot more people for sure. I think it was nice as well because we had kind of established a little bit more ground to have more fans to speak to and for us to really put our personalities on display in front of more people.
I'm going to be dead honest.
That new album helped. Sorry, Bootleg, go ahead.
I was going to say, I was dead honest. I didn't know you guys at all when you guys were announced for camp the first year. So I heard what I could before I got to see you guys at camp. And then by camp 2, I was really pumped to see you guys because I'd put a lot of homework in on researching your guys' stuff, the new album especially. And I just got to say, man, like, we did the same thing. So we get what you're saying. We spent most of day 1 and day 2 socializing and networking and trying to make that circle a little bit bigger with people. That's why we hit you guys up. You noticed that we were trying to network like a motherfucker, trying to get people to, like, you guys want to be on our show, talk about camp?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you guys were out there putting in the footwork for sure.
Yeah, just trying to, because we're new to this. We have to show initiative because otherwise we don't think people would take us too serious, because we goof around a lot. But I think people need that. People need somebody to laugh at and point at that and say, hey, those guys make me feel better about my week because they made me laugh a little bit. And I learned something today about the underground. And that's important.
Or if they're feeling shitty about their craft, like, look at these assholes. They suck.
Yeah.
We set the bottom of the bar. If you're better than us, you're doing something. If you're shittier than us, just hang it up. Don't ever fucking do nothing ever again.
We've been
I don't
arguing
think you
with
guys
Fats
give yourself
King.
enough credit.
We can't get too humble, or Bootleg will owe Herb Abrams' fucking kid more money.
No. I'm starting to feel like what I would like to do is get like a desk format, kind of like with Pebs on his tailgate. He's got something set up. I like to do something like that so I could use the laptop to work things a little bit better, get a camera set up. I would like to
two
shoot
little corks for your nostrils. We can dam up that money fall.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? I blame the show Snowfall for my downfall.
I blame Itty.
Itty.
That guy too.
Always blame.
Shout out to Dead Threads. Go get you some fucking fresh ass.
Yeah, that guy's a shit. He came to our camp and hung out too. I'd say our camp, but it really wasn't mine. We had a hotel room, but these guys all took me in.
There's that fancy shirt.
Yeah, that's fucking cool.
Oh, Philip. Oh, Billy.
Oh, Billy.
You better get Philip a little mask. We can't put his government face on here. People will be doxing him. They're going to look him up, see him on the street. There's that guy with the cat on the leash. It's got to be no pissing. Oh, my. You'll be pissing on kids at the park.
No.
That's weird.
Because, I got to say, the first year at camp, me and him, me and Fake Legs were fucking around quite a bit, like running around and fucking with people. But the cold did make it hard to want to, like, socialize outside. for very
Hey,
long.
the driving was the best. I had my fancy little like green work vest, and people were pulling up, and I started like pointing. They were
He's
listening
like,
to me, like parking. I'm like, oh shit, hey, I better stop, or I fucking. I'm like, go this way. They're like, where? Which way? I'm like, oh shit, I gotta stop.
I know you guys got a pretty good shout out last year, actually, from the Fun Time guys there.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
Did we? Oh yeah, that's Fats King's show. Yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting about that. Because
Oh, you forget about the better ones, huh? You're like, oh, we're so below them, I forget them.
well, we're never gonna reach Fats's level. Let's be honest with ourselves.
yeah, we're trash.
I mean,
He
come
should
on
be
now.
PHAT
Exactly.
and FAT.
We're not even the Cosby Kids level. We're like the Cosby Kids from the South Park episode where they're all ghetto and shit.
Are we like Fat Albert?
Yeah, like fat. Yeah, like
Don't associate us with fucking Bill Cosby. He could still be a rapist.
I was talking about the South Park episode where they got the where they make fun of Fat Albert and they make him all ghetto and shit, and they talk mad shit and they bleep him out a lot because he's cussing and shit, talking about getting his Jimmy whacked and shit.
My
That's a
rule
cat's
with
ass.
South Park is 3 gay jokes in, I'm out. So like I watch like 5 seconds of every episode.
Oh,
Like,
it really gets old to you, does it?
oh, well, it's overbearing with that shit, bro. It's borderline Ren and Stimpy.
I never
Dude,
That
that
understood
was
shit
that
was
about.
creepy, dude. With the
that was
holy ass
raunchy for a
teeth,
kids show.
butt
I will
cheeks.
say.
I gotta say, what's your opinion on Ren and Stimpy and shows like that? Because I thought it was really weird. Are they best friends? Are they lovers? I didn't
That was
understand
one of
it as
my
a kid.
favorite shows growing up. I loved
always-
the Stinky the Fart that was on
Yeah,
videotape. I
the
had
first
that.
one. Then it started with all the ass crack and weird ass fucking gay shit. It was like, whoa. They
I
went.
The
understand
yak.
that, but
They
even
went
before
back
that,
really quick.
on Nickelodeon, they still slept in the same bed,
True.
and they had the
I don't-
episode where they remember
I
the
never
episode.
once seen them sleep at all. Like, how did what videos are you watching, bro?
Have you ever seen the episode where they get the convict from prison?
Isn't it separate beds though? Because in the one where they're trying to find the fart the whole time, well, Stimpy's trying to find the fart the whole time. I think it was separate beds they sleep in.
They might have been in. I don't know. Some of them they are. Some of them they aren't.
Someone's
but-
letting their fantasies out. They sleep together. Like, whoa.
Powdered Toast Man, exactly. That show was
The
very.
yak. The yak Smith.
Oh yeah, the shaving cream in the fucking sink. You leave your leftover shaving cream in there, and it keeps
Cat
it.
hairballs.
Yeah.
90s cartoons were just wild.
Yeah.
Well, it's like
Fuck yeah,
heavy
dude.
metal. Did you ever see the original heavy metal?
Yeah, the fucking one from the '80s was dope.
Yes.
Yeah, with that cocaine machine, that alien. That's all I think about with boot. I've been trying to make a meme of bootleg with that.
Yeah.
I think it would be better if it was whip stick and 8 legs, but you know.
Oh, you can't rib some people; they're sensitive.
No. They love it when you meme them, though. They love the memes.
I'll meme you.
I'll meme you. I'll start memeing you up. If you want me to start making fun of you, I will start making fun of you so bad with memes. I can trash you all day, sir.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Philip.
Ooh, now we're getting wild.
I just try to be nice to you because your
Because you're
feelings will get hurt.
under contract, you're obligated. I get it. This is a different story.
Whoa! Don't shoot.
Whoa. He's got a
Yeah,
gun.
Jeez, he's got his own cameraman, Philip, over here, like moving the camera,
The cat is
Got
moving
that
the
cat
camera.
trained very well.
getting them angles. Look at him. He's like, move your left arm, stupid. Come on. You're fucking it up.
Don't shoot.
We've all seen trained cats. You got a treat in that fucking glove.
He's just red and white striped hat away from.
Do you have any exotic animals like neck pissa here? That's a leopard. Is that a leopard neck pissa?
Yeah. No, he's just feral. He's
Snow
feral.
feral snow leopard?
He's just feral.
Feral cats are the best cats.
No,
We
he's not
already
really
know that.
feral.
We already know that, dude. We already know.
Know what? What do we know? Tell us.
That right there, what Pebs just said. We know that.
Yeah.
Ren is definitely the pitcher and Stimpy is definitely the catcher. I mean, more cushion for the pushing, right?
Well, I don't know. Why was Ren always pissed off? Because he wasn't
'Cause
getting
he
any?
Because he's aggressive.
That and he doesn't want to come out.
Yeah.
He's pent up with rage.
It's true. It's true.
It's true.
He's been lying to his parents for fucking, what, 30 years?
They started off on the same nightly block on MTV as Beavis and Butthead. And then they got switched to
It's
Nickelodeon.
called liquid television. Grow
Fill
up.
up.
That's what it used to be called?
Liquid television, yes. It was that night. That's where Beavis and Butthead came out. Liquid
See,
television.
I did not
Eon
have...
Plus.
I didn't have
The
MTV.
Max. You ever heard of the Max? It's like the Pit.
Yeah, the comic book character.
Get off
Yes.
the table, Philip.
Yeah,
Image. It was Image Comics, wasn't it? Or
I
wait,
believe so.
Dark Horse maybe?
Well, Image was Pit, but I don't know who did the Max. But they do have a Max Pit crossover comic. I know that.
I've seen that. I used to buy the Wizard comic books. Those were the shits back in the day. Those were our fucking shits. So, if you were invited, yeah, that's a good question. Sky Swamp Orange and Axe collab, would that ever be a possibility?
I think
Thanks,
it would be
Peb.
dope to do. On our end, I think we're definitely down. I think it's just a matter of when and if Axe is not busy. They're pretty busy guys, you know. So you know, if they had time, we'd be down.
Who would your biggest collab that you guys could get? You know, if not Axe, who would you guys? Who's your dream collab?
Oh, geez, that's
Yeah.
that's a
All
big
right, so
question.
here's the all-time biggest one and one that you think you could reach. Realistic and the biggest.
All right, so biggest, I think. I don't know, man. I think it would be dope to have somebody like. I don't know. Damn. All right, for me, I'm gonna say, for biggest, I think it would be dope to have like Dak De La Rocha of Rage Against the Machine.
That would be dope as
Good
fuck.
choice. Good choice. You don't hear too many people say that.
For attainable, I mean, it just kind of depends on the time. I mean, we got Jared from Head BE on this record,
Dope.
so that was dope. So it's really just kind of a matter of writing a well-written email and hoping the timing's right.
Dude, I like the Knockout Kings. I think they got a lot to offer to this genre too. They were at they were at Fright Fest, and I thought they did a great job. And Nonpoint still kicking some fucking ass. Holy shit, did Nonpoint? They tore that fucking place apart. I'm surprised anybody had energy left for fucking Twisted.
Yeah, no, but they're still kicking it. They're dope.
Get off the table, Philip.
Yeah, see, people are agreeing with that comment. They think that you guys should do a song with AXE Boys. That's fucking cool. That's what I like about this comment thing. That's fucking awesome right there. I appreciate the fucking fact that new metal is staying alive. And you, like I said earlier, when you join the live. I was talking to him and I was telling him it's always awesome to hear that fucking guitar and bass and drums and it's people rocking the fuck out at camp, because usually the first rock band you're going to hear is going to be Sky Swamp, and then that gets you primed and ready. So when you hear the next group that's got fucking that energy, like Fans and the Hooligans, and you never know, we might get more fans that actually play instruments at camp. That would be fucking awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
I keep on saying I would like to see. We did have part of the King Clique there. I would love to see Head PE come.
I think that's totally doable as well.
I mean, I get that they don't like to go to the gathering anymore. There's a lot of bands that once they've been treated a certain kind of way by the crowd there, they don't want to really go back. But dude, the respect they would probably get and the love that they would get at camp would be. I mean, they would get it there because there's a lot of people around that age that remember Head PE, and they did a song with the AXE boys too. Jared did.
Yeah. On the first Necronomicon.
Exactly. You keeping up with these comments?
That was Head PE and Bones Dub, wasn't it?
Better be keeping up with these comments, sir.
Can't
I like
read.
picking on them. I can't read. That's why I can't tell which one's which.
Let's see. Eyeballs. So, what kind of bass do you play?
So, the bass I play is the company is called Moniker. They're based out of Austin, Texas. They actually custom made that bass for me, and I love it. It's my favorite thing I've ever played. It's got a nice set of Seymour Duncans in there, and I use DR strings. That's my setup.
Who's your favorite bassist?
My favorite bassist? Probably either. All right, do you guys know Dance Gavin Dance at all?
Absolutely, I've heard of them.
Their bassist would probably be my favorite bassist.
You like Les Claypool?
Oh yeah, dude, that guy's a monster.
He makes his own guitar out of seven different kinds of wood, and he has no frets, and he has 7 strings.
Oh yeah, he does tapping and everything.
Okay, and he puts it through a wah-wah pedal.
He's wild.
Have you ever heard of Les Claypool and the Holy Mackerel?
I've heard of Les Claypool and the Fog Brigade.
Well, he's also got Les Claypool and the Holy Mackerel. He plays every instrument and sings on every song. It's fucking incredible.
All right, I'm gonna have to look that one up,
dude. It's fun. It's called Highball with the Devil.
Highball with the Devil.
Yes, it's one of my favorite albums. But he 4-tracked like every instrument, did every track, like the guitar, the bass, the drums, and the singing on every song except for the song with Henry Rollins. But it's fucking phenomenal album. Did you ever see him and Buckethead do their like solo guitar fucking like battle on stage?
They did that shit.
Yeah, I seen that video.
They did that shit at Ozfest because he was touring with them at Ozfest playing guitar for him a little bit here and there. I remember because Buckethead busted out nunchucks.
Yeah, he's fucking sick, dude. That dude's wild. Have you ever heard of Clowncore before?
Yes.
No? Yes, those guys are. I enjoy those guys very much.
They're fucking wild, dude.
Something else. It's only 2 guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a drummer.
Well,
and a
there's a driver too. You can't. What? There's only if you rob a bank, the driver's there. He's involved. God damn it.
He does drive them around. He's got a point. Unless they're set up in a porta potty, which goddamn, 2 guys in a porta potty with all them instruments. How the fuck?
That was awesome, but fucked.
That was awesome. Yeah. They should come to camp, dude. They wouldn't even need that much space.
Yeah.
That second stage would be so fucking big for them. They'd be like, God,
People
we
would
got
be
more room.
lining up to use the bathroom nonstop.
Fuck yeah. Bathroom
Which one are
entertainment
they
right
in?
there.
Which one are they in? It's like it's the luck of the draw, man. You signed up for that toilet, go poop. You're not getting
I went in there and these guys were just jamming on a saxophone and drums and fucking keyboards and they were nuts. Didn't even have room. I didn't even have room to shit. I was just entertaining the motherfucker.
They handed me 3 squares.
Dude, they have the perfect sized ones at camp. They're like extra big. Right before the
They could even go
bathrooms.
into just the like trough area and set up camp in there.
Yeah, that pee trough is weird, dude. You go into one bathroom, it's just like a big like, who the fuck is pissing in this? Like, I wouldn't be okay with 9 dudes with their dicks just like, oh well, we're just gonna pee in this big metal bin.
I'm gonna tell you like this, dude. I went to Ozfest in Tinley Park, and they have a porcelain trough. It's like a long ass fucking porcelain toilet that's angled, and it goes all the way down to one little fucking like spot where it all drains. And you got that in between bands on the main stage. All the people drinking in the fucking lawn and shit. They're all standing there waiting to get into the bathroom. When you get in there, if you don't stand next to another dude that's like a row of like 10, 15 people trying to squeeze in there to piss into this long ass porcelain trough. I mean, if you could picture that, I was like 17, 18.
I don't want to. It's weird.
Fucking fresh out of high school. My
Are
first
you-
concert experience going into
Are
a
you having
bathroom.
flashbacks again?
I'd rather go piss somewhere behind a car.
It's like, then the truck drivers make me take a shower with them.
Yeah. They made me take a shower with them guys.
I'm Joe Grizzly, bitch.
Yeah. One of them looked at me and said, I'm Joe Grizzly, bitch.
Winona had a big brown beaver. Yes, indeed.
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
And she stroked it all the time.
She used it to
But
smoke her
Cliff
bong.
Burton had to have been the greatest bassist of our time, right?
Cliff Burton.
Yeah, from Metallica. Better act
Oh,
like you
yeah.
know, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'll
He
take
was-
this mask off and I will DM your ass right now.
I knew who you were talking about. I was just like, man.
Yeah, I'm a child.
I was surprised that you went that route.
No. Don't you ever listen to Metallica ever again.
That's
You're
like,
only, you got from load, reload on. That's it. You can't listen
some
to
people would say Kirk Hammond's the best guitar player ever, but others would argue and say it's Joe Satriani.
Kirk Hammond. What? From Metallica? Jason Newsted took over fucking Cliff.
I know he did. I'm just saying.
What are you
I'm
talking about?
just
Kirk
saying.
doesn't play bass?
You're missing my point.
All right, I'll kill you. I thought you were fucking being serious.
I'm saying that some people would say one's better than the other, but that's just some people's opinion. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I used to
Rapid
have
fire.
this. I had this DVD.
Rapid fire.
Go for it.
Novels. Where is your happy place? Like somewhere you go to sit, relax, or do you fish? What is your happy place?
In the middle of the woods. I like being in the woods.
Hell yeah, I feel that completely.
What's the next one?
Rapid fire question. What was your worst subject in school?
Math. Math was my worst subject.
Now, were you interested in like music class in school, or did that come later?
I was actually. I was in the jazz band, and I also took it was called music appreciation, which is kind of just like a music history mixed with like us having the ability to do research on our own favorite bands or artists and present those to the class. Oh, look, what's my favorite color? All right, so if we're talking about the full spectrum, probably black, but if we're talking about non-neutral colors, I'm going with blue or red in close second.
What's your favorite color on a bootleg spectrum?
Huh?
The hair. The hair.
Yeah.
See, I've been told I need switch my hair color up, but I keep telling people, yeah, but the blue hair is what gives it away.
That's how we know it's you.
Exactly. That's the point. And I'm gonna say right now that we did talk about favorite wrestlers before, and I'm gonna say right now my favorite wrestler is the Northwest Zooligan and face collector Jared Savage up in this motherfucker. Shout out to our homie.
yeah.
Yeah,
That dude's dope.
yeah, motherfucking. You can get these shirts at Brainbuster Tees. That's where I got mine. There's other stores you could get them from. But yeah, get you a
You
fucking
used to be
Jared
able to get
Savage
this
shirt.
at Funtime Gang, but it's down for maintenance for 8 months. So
This was somewhere, but
at Bad Place Supply and use Whipstick, 10% off.
Yeah, you can do that so we don't whip us.
I'm Batman.
You are. Where's the TM? That's a knockoff. You're gonna get us fucking demonetized.
Nuh-uh.
So when's your?
I have that shirt, by the way.
Who does your guys' videos? I meant to ask that.
So actually, Ronnie was doing a lot of or all of the videos in house. So he actually Ronnie's an incredible videographer, and he does that. He was doing that for us.
Oh yeah.
When's your next song coming out?
Well, around fall time, early fall and mid fall, you're gonna get a drop from Stray. He's gonna be dropping Cloudy Alibi, and then I'm gonna be dropping Things Seen and Heard.
Nice. Are you?
Now wait a minute. Wait. That means you're doing a solo album yourself?
Yep.
Yes, it's an EP, but yeah.
Are you going to be doing stuff similar to what Stray does, or is it going to be like your own little thing?
It's gonna be a little different. It's
absolutely awesome.
Different stylistically.
That's fucking cool. I'm extremely excited to see what you come up with, man. There's a lot of people doing a lot of shit.
Couple instrumentals, couple of beats that I'm working with right now, and we're gonna see how it goes.
What's your label called?
So we are under the housing kind of umbrella there. It's called Rogue Hollow.
Okay. Is that album going to come out under that as well?
Yeah, they're both going to come out under Rogue Hollow.
Nice. And where can you find that? Online?
I don't know. I don't remember what the website was. It's roguehollow dot something, but I don't remember whether it was com, org, or net. It's on Instagram, Rogue Hollow LLC, and Facebook. I think there's Rogue Hollow LLC as well.
And you can find the links to your stuff on there.
Yeah. Also, if you follow me on Instagram, ITZNOVLS. My link tree is in my bio.
All right, sweet.
There you go. The knowledge is there. You just got to ask. And I've got to say, this guy, if you want to get him on your show, he's very approachable. I got to give him credit for that. He's one of those kind of people that is easy to talk to and get to know about, with things and work things out with. And I appreciate that and us hitting you up in the first place, man.
No, absolutely. I try to be a friendly guy, as friendly as I can. I know, we're all out here trying to kind of come up, and we're all here for the same reason. We love music and we love the community. So
I got one more question, one more story. Maybe you can help us out with, because I thought it was really funny what you guys did for the super famous Funtime guys on their 1 year Don't Hug Me From the Front release. You had the heckler in the crowd. Well, he was your only person in the crowd, I think, and he was giving you shit the whole time. I just wanted to know a little bit behind the scenes about, how did you guys come up with this idea, and was it specific to just this show? And, because it's got to be an interesting story.
So it was kind of an idea that we came up specifically for the Funtime live stream. I was like, we wanted to incorporate the masked figure still, because it was like one of the last things we did before the album release in terms of like visuals and like performance and everything. And so we were like, let's throw it in there, and let's, this is we're doing a show with the Fun Time guys. Let's just roast ourselves, because we love to put a comedic. We like to be funny, so we like to put that little flair in there. So it's like, let's just come up with the most like ridiculous insults we can come up with, and just roast ourselves with this mask figure. And we absolutely did it.
I laughed the whole time. I was cracking up. I was like, man, out of everybody that's been on tonight, I was like, these guys really fucking grabbed me because of their sense of humor. And I'm glad that you guys broke the mold and the routine of the show by giving us a little bit of humor. That was fucking fresh.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And we like to be, even I didn't do it too well. I tried to be funny at camp this year by asking whose birthday is it tonight, and then it was nobody's birthday. I couldn't freaking believe it, because statistically it should have been somebody's birthday.
That was the first night was Amber Koch's birthday.
Yeah.
Yes,
that
first night
was day zero.
Moondoggy.
Moondoggy. Yep, it was her birthday. That's correct.
That was day zero, so it wasn't that bad. She still should have claimed that shit. She should have been like, "Mom."
Hell yeah.
Did you catch TNT with the mustard ice cream incident?
I did not get a chance to watch that.
Oh, well, if you go into the Forever Face Alley there, I'm sure there's still a replay up of it, and that shit was hilarious. The Lady Beast paid $50 total, and somebody else, I think, paid $32, didn't they?
Michael Quintero paid $30 for him to get a hug. But
yeah, but it's still, it was like all up to $80 for them to cover this mustard Grey Poupon ice cream all over Joe, and he was already eating it. And that's how they ended the episode. It was fucking hilarious. You will laugh your ass off, sir.
The neck
I
kisser.
can't believe that exists as an ice cream flavor.
Yeah, that sounds horrible. It goes great with fucking hot dog. Fucking ice cream.
I'm just going to say this. I love ice cream. I think it's an amazing thing that if blessings exist in this world, ice cream is one of them. I don't know if we should. I love that we throw so many things into it, but maybe let's pump the brakes with the mac and cheese flavor or pizza flavor or mustard.
Lobster.
Lobster.
Lobster's fucking nasty, dude.
Lobster ice cream. Did you hear me say lobster? Lobster.
Like, you ever had them nasty jelly beans with that nasty fucking shit? Like vomit and stuff.
Oh, the Bernie Bots, every flavored beans.
No, the jelly beans that taste like fucking dirt and vomit and garbage and yeah. It's like, how the hell do you know what that tastes like? Someone was eating that shit to be like, yep, that's it. There it is. Put it in there. It's fucking gross. And now you don't trust them. You look at them like, yeah, right. I'm not eating a green one. I know what that's like.
So, do you know if Zulmart still has any masks available?
Yeah, there's plenty.
Yeah, there's still masks available. Anybody wants to go to Zulmart, pick up a mask, by all means. I only say that because I see a lot of people post, hey, does anybody know where I can get a Forever Face? By God, you gotta do your homework.
One you can't get on there, you dummy. Try 5.
26.
Hey, I gotta say that Cody Manson CD is fucking on fire. The man.
What about fans? You guys ever done a song with fans? Like, would you guys do like
They did on the new album.
Stray was just on White Trash Pope, I believe.
No. I mean, like the whole group, like 2 drummers, two basses, like
the Grateful Dead.
So, maybe one day. I mean, we already have the only feature with the entire Hooligans band on it already.
Ooh.
So
with all of your instruments as well.
not all instrumentally, but like Gurr has some guitar parts on it. Tito, Fams, Keeper are all, and Gurr are all on it vocally as well.
Damn.
That's
Tito,
dope. Well, I'm sorry I slept on that. I should have heard it.
I swear to God, Tito, I say it every time. He is Whipstick's body double, only he's just a little bit nicer.
A little bit. That's a homie.
Yeah, he's a little bit nicer than Whipstick. Whipstick,
Gurr, Keeper, Fams, yeah.
those dudes are, yeah. I mean, every time we walk by their camp, they're like, "What up, dipshit? Chaw." So, I gave him a chaw back at him. You know what I'm saying?
Are you guys
I
going
don't know,
to? You guys
Are we
going
going
to
what?
the
No,
Are you
we're not going to the gathering this year.
Have you guys ever parking lot performed or anything?
No, we've never been. Haven't done parking lot party or anything. I've never been to a gathering. I personally haven't really been followed the scene until a couple of years ago. So,
So pretty much the real gatherings were like camp. So you'd go to the gathering and you could stray off into the wild parts and get to the fucking crazy nonsense if you wanted. But pretty much the best parts about the gathering were exactly like camp.
No.
So you pretty much you experienced the gathering without going to the gathering.
I could dig that. I like camp was a great time, and it's just a bunch of great people around. So
Right,
I
and
think
you know you just walk around like, hey, I'm gonna go see what these fucking people are doing. That's how
I
it was
think-
at the gathering. And then over time, it turned into you'll be like, hey, what are you guys doing? And the guy'd be like, you want to see my asshole? And you're like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, how did we get to this? This is weird. And then while you're getting accosted by the guy who wants to show you his butthole, someone's stealing your shit at your campsite. You come back, you're like, whoa, this is nuts. You go to the bathroom and there's shit on the floor. Why would someone do that? They might have to come back here later. Why would they take a shit where they might have to come back to? It's weird, dude. But here it's the same thing, but you can live in civilness, not walking shit and get yelled at.
I think
Camp
these
is
guys.
shitty.
I think they're a shoe-in for next year. What do you guys think?
Hell yeah. I'd love to see them back at camp. If there's
Yeah.
another one, you never know.
Oh yeah,
I-
probably not.
I bet there'll be another one. I can almost, in my personal opinion, I can almost guarantee these guys are not stopping anytime with that.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I can see them
no.
just pulling off like a tour in between Astro and camp every year, and then just doing the Night of the Zooligans and shit, and the little shows that they do in between. They'd be fine with that, dude, because I see camp getting to be at a level where it'll be a premier thing for people to go to, but I pray that it doesn't get too out of hand. That's all. Just for Terror Town's sake.
Yeah, and I talked to some of the people at Terror Town. They have a whole nother section that they didn't even open for us. So if they got triple the attendance, there's room.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because you know where that field was out to the left. There's a whole nother section, I guess.
That's pretty dope.
That's fucking cool. I always thought maybe instead of that small ass stage that they had, they could just bring out a trailer stage and have people fucking that way they're up and above people and they could still have it outside if it didn't rain. But the weather, you never know about that shit, man.
Yeah, never trust the weather, man.
Yeah.
So does it matter to the height of the stage as a performer? Do you care? Do you prefer it really tall or eye level?
I used to not really care. I will say now I think that a higher stage is better for giving a better show because more people can see you. when you're like have at least 6 feet. You know.
Right. Yeah,
I
because
agree with that.
you're not looking over everyone to see like what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, and there's way less of a risk of people stepping on or like bumping into you, like stepping on your shit or anything. Like
So
I've
before,
definitely on when we were on more of a local level, like on our come up from like local scene, I used to have to. I had that problem all the time. It would be a small like either 6 inches or like right at like on the floor level, and people would be stepping on my stuff all the time, pain in my ass.
fuck yeah, I used to fucking help out with some of the local bands with their fucking setting up drums and shit. I learned how to do a little bit of that.
Yeah,
You
that's
only
good
learn
stuff.
if somebody shows you. You
Absolutely, and
know,
it helps a lot to have like multiple people who can take down a drum kit and everything, because that is the lengthiest thing.
yeah, it really is. It totally is. And the
But
same
if you
guy
guys ever
also.
see the FaceTime friends at a show, you let us know. We're willing to help.
We appreciate that.
I used to do his help with his drum kit the best I could because he was also running sound at the same place that we used to do shows at. So he had to keep running sound for the band that was on either before or after or whatnot. And I was just like, all right, here because I've seen him put it together so many times. I just start screwing stuff together, and he'd come and put his shit where he wanted it. Yeah, I try to do the best I could with it, man. You're right. Unless somebody really takes the time to teach you and they like you enough to teach you that shit, you wouldn't know how to fucking do it if you don't play the instrument. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of little pieces.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, guitars are easy and shit. And why they played, if I wasn't on stage, like helping out with like backup vocals in a couple songs, because I used to, I would fucking take photos for them, and it worked out great. Like, and I never
Okay.
asked for a penny, and they never paid me shit because I was just like, I want the experience, man, and that's all it was for me for a
Yeah,
couple of years. Was just. Well, before we get out of here, man, what's your next show? You got something lined up coming up soon where people could catch you at?
we do have a show coming up. I don't know if I'm allowed to announce it right now. To be perfectly honest,
Enough
it
said.
is probably going to be in terms
Stay
of
tuned.
one of our biggest shows to date locally. We haven't played a show in Connecticut in probably like 2 years. But it will be in Connecticut. It's going to be a hometown show for us, and it's going to be the biggest one, arguably, that we've done in our own state. So it'll be a good time.
What's your biggest show you've ever done?
Ever done? Probably. We got to do Warped Tour, but it was on a kind of like a smaller stage, and it was a great experience. But for turnout and actually getting like a takeaway from it, we did a show at the Worcester Palladium in Massachusetts.
Hell
We
yeah.
opened for Twisted in 2019, and that was pretty big for us. And then in Cinco de Mayo show, also in 2019, we opened for ICP, and that was a really big turnout as well.
Nice.
Fuck yeah. That's fucking fresh. Good for you guys. Good for you guys. Well, we will come knocking again if you want to come and rock it with us. We always
we'll get
fucking.
more of your boys on too. That'd be dope.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I know they're
absolutely.
busy.
It had a lot to do with scheduling conflict. So,
No, that's fine, bro. We'll take what we can get, man.
but I'm sure more of them would be more than happy to come on next time.
Exactly. And like I said, I'll approach you again next time. I think next week, are we having Grim Smiles on?
Oh, nice.
I
Yes,
do
sir.
believe that's who we got
Collaborated with
lined
him
up for next
somewhere.
week. Yeah, I mean, we're getting to that point where it's like at the end of each show, we just kind of let people know who's going to be on the next week. And Neck Pistol wanted us to reach out and get him. So we got him. And then the week after that, we will have the return of the homie Dean. And we will also have Noise 13 joining us as well. Both artists at once. That'll be a very fun show. It'll be a late show.
In the house.
Yep, and it's going to be fucking fun because every time those two are together, it's a good fucking time. So that's
Hell
the
yeah.
next 2 weeks. Next 2 weeks worth of stuff out of us. That's what we got going on. So
Wow.
I want to thank you for coming on, man. We're going to get out of here. It's been a good time.
Does he
Hell
have
yeah,
any shout outs?
Yeah.
Thank you
You
for
got any
having
shout
me.
outs?
Well, shout out to you guys for having me. Shout out to Axe. Shout out to Fams and the Hooligans, Nasty Inc., Nightbreed guys, and if you haven't listened to it already, go check out Odium, and
Oh, yeah.
stay tuned for more to come.
Fuck yeah. There you go, guys. There you go. That's, and yeah, we did the bad touch thing. Again, grab your bad touch gloves, bad touch supply. By God, if you want Whipstick to be jealous of you, get that $1,000 glove. That mystery glove's still sitting out there and nobody's bought
We're
it
gonna
yet.
get it one day we'll have donos, and the people will be like, "We're gonna pay for it."
Yeah, but then who would get the glove? That would be the problem. You'd have to pass it around to everybody. I would want to own it myself so I could say, hey, Whip,
they're
look.
free. It's $1,000. It should be like a crate of gloves. Come on, huh?
I don't know how it works. It just says
There
mystery
really
glove.
is on that site, Novels. There really is a mystery pair of gloves for $1,000. Like, who the fuck is buying that? Like, what the fuck could these be?
Yeah,
Maybe
Whipstick's
they're
got every
Michael
single
Jackson
pair.
glove.
Whipstick says he's got every single pair. He told me personally, he's like, I got every single pair, but I never got that goddamn mystery glove. I was like, why not? And he looked at me and he was like, you gonna spend $1,000 on a pair of gloves? I was like, honestly, I couldn't do that right now. And he was like, exactly. He's like, I'm not that well off.
Hard to
Honesty.
justify.
Yeah, honesty. It's
If
real.
you're
The
a
struggle's still
friend,
real.
buy it for me.
That's what I want for Christmas, guys. I want a mystery glove from Bad Touch. Make it happen.
You're
Yeah.
gonna get a bag of dog shit for Christmas
Yeah.
from me.
Lit on fire.
I'm not even gonna waste my fucking lighter fluid, man.
I'll do it.
Light it yourself, bub.
Blame
All
Eddie.
right. Blame Eddie. Blame Eddie. Have a good night.
Love
Peace
you.
out.